I'm here with Sabrina Bright, our Senior Training Manager for Schmidt Realty Group, and we're going to talk about what you can expect to learn in the titles module.
Sure. Okay. So titles.
So what are property titles?
Okay. So title. Alberta has this great system, and every property is titled, and there's usually a number of encumbrances listed on the title, or instruments listed on the title.
Which we'll also learn what that means.
Mm-hmm, yeah. And actually, the encumbrances can be very important because they can tell us, if there's a restrictive covenant on the property where perhaps your client is buying and thinking that they want to add an addition, and maybe that's not allowed.
Oh, wow.
Under the terms that are registered on title. It also shows us, how much money is owing on the property still, so we can make sure everyone is protected there.
And that the owners on title are the owners that are trying to sell the house.
Absolutely. I've had it happen where I've gone to list a home, and the people who actually are listing the home aren't even the owners. Maybe the parents own it and such. So we need to know who they are. So, we talk about things like when do you pull title, whether you're working with a buyer or a seller, what things specifically are you looking at on title? And I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that probably for the first 4 or 5 years when I was in this business, I would pull title, but I didn't really know what I was looking for.
It.
Yeah. And sometimes if you see something registered, you're going to want to pull it and find out. So are there builder's liens? Are there any court actions, like something like a Liz Pendens registered on there? Are there caveats?
If there's money owing.
Yeah. All those things are really, really important.
Okay.
So we go into all of those and how you actually pull those individual items and how you're listening to your client to hear what's important to them and so on, so that you don't sell them something.
As a homeowner myself, I can't say I've ever really looked at my own title.
Right.
So it's
there's quite a bit
pretty
to
important.
Titles. Yeah. And sometimes, even we can find out from a title that maybe a seller is deeply in debt to Canada Revenue Agency, or they're behind on maintenance payments and things like that. And so the way a title works is that it's registered in order that someone gets paid out, or that an entity gets paid out once the deal closes.
You don't want to find that out once you've got a pending offer.
For sure. Right. You need to know that well ahead of time, because the bottom line in real estate is, surprises are great for your birthday, but not very good in a real estate transaction, right? So you want to make sure that you find out what the potential issues and pitfalls are before you get to that point, because we can deal with just about anything by how we write the contract, that people are aware of what's on the title and that sort of thing. But boy, once the train has left the station, or once someone's removed conditions, then you've really got a problem. So you need to be proactive and order those things ahead of time.
Okay,
for
great.
sure. Yeah.